Ken, with us, Enra UEFA Champions League matches do na so. Now the big game, echo so Emirates, Abra Arsenal, Eshe Bayern 3-1. Yeshe season as no. Team Bakwa, omo performance, omo form, omo nya good results pan na eye Bayern Bobo no. Before Enra game no, na Bayern in our competition about 18 games, we winning 17 and draw 1. Now I share 64 goals. And now we take the rater Vincent Company and the Bayern Bobo no. Na omo cruising na we se bibi ekoye edema Bayern Bobo. So say Arsenal to Michel Bayern na wo form 3-1. I was say try for need to team Arteta abuild. I was say try how Arsenal Bobo no e form. So far, 2 major competitions are Arsenal air competing no. A Premier League and a UEFA Champions League, 2 competitions ni no Arsenal edi kan. Premier League odi kan, UEFA Champions League odi kan. Out of Arsenal 5 games our UEFA Champions League, we winning 5. When winning na on draw ba kumpokra, was 14 goals a concede 1 goal. So among clubs who compete with UEFA Champions League, about league phase now, Arsenal kwan the only club a 100% perfect record. Obi ntimi nje points. Enfem free Arsenal bubuko no. Metitum early days. Ya wo matches bebre na na da yanim. Enti untimi conclude say Arsenal kwa akwaji UEFA Champions League. Untimi conclude say kwa akwaji Premier League. Metitum say se wo hye season asi ya eno nkyere say oba akwawie yi. Typical example ye Liverpool last season. Liverpool last season we UEFA Champions League na ye ba league phase na omo na ye the best club. Betre no omo ntimi anko mani. Na mum imprempren asema ye ken. Se wo cheke ball na ye boni sesei na. Any currently adwumadi a Arsenal edi a ken untimi nteke anything away from Arteta ne Arsenal. Omo form omo wom. Sesei Arsenal team na kwa akoye all round team. Ye defend omo ye excellent. The entire season we conceded 7 goals. Enye easy. So we need a watertight defense. Dennis obetimi aye de Arsenal aye no. Say ye bo open play. Yen for ball onto from yen control. Arsenal timi ye sadie no. Yen attack from the wings. Yen attack from the midfield area. Otimi ye sadie no. Arsenal say yen shego. Yen creating yen shego. Obetima creative from open play. Obetima use counter their show. Now I say use set pieces at their show. And to be piano since so far. No me ekoye de ma Arsenal bi ekoye e de ma Arsenal bobuko. Enu ahwede omo de ye Bayern. E go to a time. Arsenal timi sit deep. And ken enu ade ma Arsenal time omo sit deep na ye mefe kra no. E the distance between omo defensive line. So we check Arsenal players distance between omo defensive line ken. Sa distance no e dini so de be bie Arsenal bobuko ni. Enti so omo nyina drop deep na Bayern fo ni push o ma. Once a distance between the players, distance between the spaces is very close. And on in football terms, you can say, omo compactness na very tight. You will player compactness and you will spatial compactness. And then Arsenal, almost a TDPA. Ubenya Declan Rice and Zubimendi say, omo track Bayern for runners no. Ubenya Trossard, Ubenya Bukayo Saka, sa omo double lap, e bereche Eze, Anna Merino, e collapse Bayern for a play no. And almost a TDPA. How we are very close distance no na Dennis baby Arsenal bobuko nim and you can say when your ironclad defense solid defensive block from Arsenal and no tire side this season na e to dey be mpokra na Arsenal switch no mo say omo be ma team e friends Bayern omo pressure omo mankasa half na Arsenal Arteta enra e use the sky high press omo make sure say omo better Bayern for no e wo mankasa half enti Manuel Neuer na ono ne ball playing goalkeeper. Oye sweeper goalkeeper no say or build it up ubenya Arsenal player say all tata Manuel Neuer and you can say oh yeah the sky high press na Arsenal side to me eye ni yie enti anya me won say enura Arsenal for limited Bayern for say omo ntimi share a lot of goals kinu nim say this season na Vincent Company ni Bayern before enura game no every single game no mo share 2 or more goals by enura nkwane for the first time Arsenal for my Bayern share just 1 goal. No one say 1 goal, the match go crano, 2 or more. By Enra, now how Arsenal defend you know, or limited Bayern, watch just 1 goal. Enra, my Bayern was just 2 shots on target. And your Bayern. At the same time, on my Bayern for 9 carbon, never Bako 14. Our Arsenal penalty box him. One limited team, my friend, say, Bayern. Bayern for Ankasa main man, Hurricane. Say, oh, game Nesuna or she goes, I won't say Bayern, be a quay the man. Enra Hurricane. O make Arsenal for make sure say ombe yine free game nim Omuma ne dominated the penalty box to say the Hurricane epeno. Enti ye ball game ni nyina wie no. Hurricane 9 eka ball ni 2 pe e wo Arsenal penalty box nim. One ball shot, one creative chance. Ye ball game ni Hurricane say ni 16 years about professional football career. Arsenal squad omo quality no so. E show how enra na Arsenal for efa so edi omagro. Na ye ball second half ni mpokra no. The substitution of Arteta. So we check players or introduce omo abra o ye ne substitution na. Or the Madueke by. Ano introduce a branch friend say Gabriel Martinelli. Ano de Calafiori by. Me she game nam say Calafiori aba. Madueke aba. Then uba benya branch friend say Martinelli. Arteta ke. Onji crew akese. But usunya die. Sa 3 players no de on buy no. Oba omo be ye say on ba be the vertical stretch. Omo be bie buy and team nim. Enti se wunya Madueke, wunya Martinelli, na wunya Calafioria. Sa 2 players no mun nyina be gina wide areas na o me bie team nim. Ento you sa na substitution no as the vertical stretch. Enti se o pe classic example. Check the second goal na team friend say Arsenal say no. Calafiori na biem e dia kwa the left side. Madueke edina the right side. Enti omo yes a vertical stretch no. No mo de bie team friend say Bayern. Eno ana Calafiori. Etimi yes a in swing pass na Madueke edo kwose ye no. Players omo free bench by ni nyina ne ken. Omo nyina no ebe influence game no. Calafiori be ye assist. Madueke be she goal. Martinelli be she goal. Obe use omo as vertical stretch. Ano di bi omo typical example. Eye the second goal. Calafiori jina the left side, Madueke jina the right side. Enti substitution no so no SA pay off. And my team friend say Arsenal. So ken. So what check Arsenal modern ball against Bayern to be honest. The Arsenal yan yes sa modern ball we omo de be Ken unim say sanka obi to say Real Madrid. And what Arsenal form we are and could bet me the insists in work as Madrid by Champions League. So Barcelona was our form we be. Since I can see more sa character no, but still na no emfa ho ne form Arsenal wo nyina ne for that so doubts. E wo Arsenal so the only thing that Arsenal here na say Arsenal bet to us our form we are so. Arsenal demonstrate say omo ye capable say on betima ha team kese bi adwen this season. Ball na Arsenal bo team kese bi akoshi Arsenal obe ha o madwen. De bia ye ka yebo Arteta abaso yebo ebere cheze abaso yebo eza abaso by ken nipa ba ko Arsenal for yembo na abaso pano e your sporting director Andre Beta, the sporting director of Arsenal. Eduma wa ye diama Arsenal this season no checking the signings no Zubimendi, Madueke, Mosquera, ebere cheze Jokares. So what check san kofo we mu nyina wa kwese o maba e chese the sporting director of Arsenal yeduma so ken you know o check Chelsea win no against Barcelona. Now check Arsenal win no against Bayern. Nyame ya aduma Sunday. Ebeye de. Ewo Chelsea any Arsenal game no. So Arsenal big ups to them on performance no was through. Real Madrid echo Greece. Echo share 4-3 against Olympiacos. Very important win for Real Madrid. Obibekas Olympiacos the Madrid say na enye mama enye news. Agreed. By say Real Madrid ko share 4-3 na adukunte ye important ni say. Now check Real Madrid recently. Real Madrid for last 3 games. Now I hear day for Real Madrid so bet me win your games no. And to proud to Olympiacos game no. Now Madrid lose against Liverpool. Madrid lose against Vallecano. Now Madrid about draw against Vallecano. Now Asabo draw against Elche. So Real Madrid last 3 games going into that game against Olympiacos no. Now we lose bako and we about draw you. And now who be nyasa Real Madrid be nyasa win we. Sanka draw by and a defeat by ya. A better creating unnecessary pressure at the Real Madrid. After that Real Madrid in Pokra draw ya against Elche no, checking say me free Real Madrid come by. So sa win no, ebe reduces sa air pressure no e Real Madrid. Then again, the one important thing about nyasa Real Madrid be win this game we no. Say a pushing Real Madrid at na kwa ko rim e UEFA Champions League. League table 8 in the top 8 no. And it's a Real Madrid win this game we again. And Real Madrid no Champions League no person top 8 no or also your part na be affected no. Already no we lose bako against Liverpool. So playing against Olympiacos, so also person your part of the top 8 and UEFA Champions League. Now who be here say Real Madrid for ebe wini. Then again, Greece a country bako Real Madrid kwa ontimi for win. The first time Real Madrid akọ Greece akọ wini no. Enti sa wo check sa factors we ya. Now who here say Real Madrid for be wini. But there bako many anje ho. The number of chances and Real Madrid concede. Mejitum say Rudiger ni ho. Dinhausen epra, Militao epra. And the main and key players, especially the centre back row, no, Messi. By what I came recently, the number of chances are Real Madrid conceding now, create too much. Yes, season as no. Now Real Madrid for first 7 games, no, I conceded 4. Near say defensively, may improve. By recently, conceded a lot of chances. Enra Olympiacos now 18 attempts to score. Emu 7 now on targets. Lunin and a year 5 saves and Kayas and Kadibisi. And the chances no more considering again. And Enra game no, a show clearly say Vinicius Junior or former Real Madrid attack in the aim. And Vinicius Junior or former Mbappe'S beat match a lot of goals. Okay, and found Olympiacos. Vinicius actually in big games says or former and found need to beat my awagi. And this Mbappe'S beat match a lot of goals. Vinicius Junior form important. So Real Madrid attack very potent. Vinicius Junior form this is very important. So a good win for Real Madrid. Okay. Player back who impress in our Champions League in Vitinha. Can you say football no? Player be a call duty and a secondary duty. Call duty no we do my pie on the field. And a secondary duty no extra duty a bit media. The core duty of Vitinha is say obo as a deep line playmaker. Dictate game the money. And no ye. Secondary duty no or the goals can home. And then the core duty say also she goals. By secondary duty no one shabako, one sheminu or shemiensa. And to see a game now you player. Now core duty or pass it. Secondary duty to me pass here. A beautiful. And to Vitinha enra or impress Mohamed Salisu. Mediria was Salisu diano. Me say enkrofo say enro man or mo bet say. Say game no one shebia. Ball na Salisu ongo no ntimi blame no. A ball crossbar no and a bebo Mohamed could Salisu. Any intentional. But the man of the match. And when I was here highlighted because he had a co-work up. Ghanaian player be a OC account on the club side no. The Ebon Pioneer send the form to me Apija.
What Champions League?
At the man of the match. And don't say on board three back, on another year sweeper. The last man. The clearance and blocks excellent.
Come that say. You have first Mohamed Salisu kind of coming. Highlighting because you're man of the match and your players know what you're man of the match.
Oh, I remember here. I want to say on Mbappe'S. David Luiz. Yeah. Now, how many you're gonna players in town with Champions League? Says I say we no can want some say. Monhwe na munye hu adwuma, mo mpa bi bo ammo na first no na Champions League bia no edru quarter finals you are always watching Ghanaian players. You understand? But they your players then down one Champions League. Inti ba kukura betwemu a yetimi jubilate sa what say career we can once, but it is what it is. And I'm here Mbappe'S game maybe. It's good. It's good. Champions League there. Say kitu mo say we mu washa. Say sometimes the argument is we a ketwa. Mbappe'S there. Kylian Mbappe has 4 goals. Olympiacos there. That's a no. But I always keep on telling people say today it is okay for you to say team gets no share no. Champions League no krano o shanke si ontimi. But history doesn't remember these kind of conversation. History remembers numbers. And me look at say for the almost say in the history of Champions League. They was goals in a single season. Cristiano Ronaldo 17 goals and you recorded that. Groups in the 9 groups in the Copenhagen. I'm just a waste of crime. I think that 2013, 2014, about Copenhagen, and I'm so about Juventus so group about Galatasaray. In the group stages, I said 9. And I about Saka 0-4 in the round of 16th. Both games not share 4 goals. Until before I become semi-finals, the final crowd, and no attract. Not all quiet, no. Until semi-finals, or the 2 against Bayern, or the final, but could be no extra time. Diana and go for cross with me and fan count by the account. What's I say? Wash it. Until wash it. Numbers there. Also, come on, me, the nipper brave fee. But that time, no, so or say keep teams in Kitwa. And then you're fine. But history, dear, a Drew, what Kylian Mbappe is doing today. Mama phone can your walking. In the next 5 years, the conversation will be said, or share, don't do what saying. Because I understand. Omni Marcel, about penalties, me and I share. I'm the correct. Other carrots about 3 goals. Carrots. I'm not say what's Olympiacos saying 4. On share Liverpool and on share Juventus. So far, so saw 9 goals. Enter okay. Last year, Hafinha and Nisha Gurashi on a J goalkeeper on share 13. Say young go baby okuta 9. That is a possibility say. Or better said 13 years. Now the biggest targets Ronaldo record no. I don't know. So bet me do sa record then I don't know you say yes just a killing Mbappe be draw na as to what I say or check it wo on check massa some na die me am see me mfa ho. And key points e was a game ni na me ntwam ntwa nko ho say first me won say na Madrid deliberately Madrid for media team no deliberately said they had talked to the Madrid team. They said, let's send a signal, say, into BNC. It's right from Real Madrid training grounds. And almost start here, no more Caleb, no more Vinicius Jr., now almost Alonso, as some more Bono almost. The cameras were on these two, sir, and not game the Musso, sir. Now Vinicius Jr. shall go be out. The coach was very angry. Now, honey, men come on a kakra here. May find the positive out of it. Look, me who say, Jabi Alonso feel say, Vini confidence ne ba ebeboa Madrid. Cause come away. Right from the beginning of the season, I can go for a Benjamin, but I am still on my point to say, Mbappe cannot do it alone. Mbappe, he can never do it alone. Obey here. Vinicius Jr. form to accomplish whatever he wants to accomplish. And I carry Benzema. Na last season no Real Madrid walk away. Sa Benzema na owo form bebrebe no. Yeri season no set 31 goals. Vini at the 23 goals eka ho. Sa Benzema form no ni esi ye hu bi da no. Vini gave Real Madrid 23 goals in that season. See, Vini needs to start scoring goals. So far, Mbappe has had 22 goals. Vinicius Jr. was just 5. On the second top scorer Real Madrid. From 22 to 5. At this stage, Madrid, Manchester City, dependent on Haaland, dependent on Kylian Mbappe. But Madrid, they are no advantage. I want to say, Vini goes no crime ma, he plays well. But City, they are the monyo apart from Doku, Oscar Bob and Koye, Savinho and Koye. Inti in terms of Vini bese goals, other Gula Jude Bellingham goals in Ebebano, Ebeboa Madrid. You can ask some for Froka Kra. Okay, you tell me say September move baby, and Arsenal now let's go Bilbao Bobo. It was a very difficult game. Game no Koswana Ateta, a two initial bench, and now Ma Trossard, and Martinelli so most are inquiry warm up. Time not so sorry, it was goalless draw. Boys in a bad game in Imuno. Martinelli goal was share and Trossard the man assist. Second goal. Trossard also the and West the man assist. So umienu. Bench for players in you be assist Madrid. Arsenal for we need 2-0. That should have sent a signal say me team, ya ka say team ye good team a. Enye first 11 on kwa. Eye team a oto ne hwe bench a. Bench for ne ba. On be making impacts in the game. No kwase me wom ni say. Teams say what Europe nyina Arsenal na what better bench. She problems are teams and Kesena go through this season. Arsenal so go through you. Don't forget it. But Arsenal, on say a den ko ye kra no na se ba ku bia fem senye set piece na Martinelli be fi bench bia ba no aba be sesa niam though there are games we will call off. But most of the games either they are being built by the set pieces or bench for the bound be bibi. Look, and game no we had the first half and I even you know. Abra Arsenal Aya substitutions or the Califieri, Eba Brigadier left back, Lewis Kelly, Frim, or the Martinelli, Eba game in you now by which in a big shop ne Nicolas Jackson when Eba game in all the impacts from Arsenal's bench solid. That also be season way in the Premiership alone, Arsenal has 24 goals. 24 goals. We say open play. Arsenal Lanka say a working board. Ya question 11 pay. 10 of them need set pieces. Open play 11 goals. Set pieces 10 goals. They say set pieces ni open play no echo. And Kaino na counter attack but could be and a penalty sim you know. Say 10 set pieces goals. Open play 11. Then Vincent Company before the game in the interview say on him say Arsenal for a boss set pieces span or have a plan for Arsenal. It's a no me calling in an so Vincent say our plan because he said Jonathan Tower by Munchin say we are dear Harry Kane will be drop your baby defense. I wanted to see the planner or they will stop Arsenal for set pieces only for Bukayo Saka and again Arsenal set pieces no nipa na ebo no Declan Rice and Saka omuni ball no say no see kick ball no then corner kick buyer the shortest na me on nanamu during Timba no na be pin ball na she. So why you are targeting and attempting for in any case the best player on him say attacking penalty box Gabriel Magalhaes wan bobo ni bi na again ne Crowd ni nyina say during Timber or foul man no noya. Na man no noya so maintain say because opim no kase so otofom. Opim no and no san so gina ye so obekye no and na man ntinya nkọ for ball no early. Sa de way until club starts complaining say Arsenal foul no de onbeku suaye sa kwesi ada de mehwe say company ntimnya anya mehwe say Enzo Maresca ebe have a plan to stop Arsenal now. Liverpool. Let's have a conversation. Okay, here me dear. Coaches no. Uchu mutai no matter good away, good team or bedroom maybe you have bad spells. It's you. Hansi Flick last season I have born about so Hansi's team last season was good. From match day 1 to match day 12. Omu winning na except for Osasuna inti Barcelona were there no more jump. So Barcelona you're back from match day 13 to match day 20 that is 8 games Barca we need back up bad spell you see from match day 13 to match day 28 games no or share back up draw 3 elusu 4 Lehanes be share Barcelona woni fie Las Palmas we mu nyina be share Barcelona woni fie see it's normal nemum esia you need experience to come back. Manchester City Emamu Renfi say last season City for Breno you start say league na City one of the best team and no competing for the league until match day 10 mu kwa almost so born 9 games and nyama tsekoye then City came back ken my establishing them even mameka some Liverpool for na wo kasa na yagin club safi no di FIFA is or course spells in mu bia ono crowd twice me can yes studio say if we all understand say bad spells is here how do you come back? Because Hansi came back, Pep Guardiola came back, Jurgen Klopp came back. Then on one year, coach will be team yesu because as at this stage, last season me Pep Guardiola na mesa e feel bad the man. Hwema make asem do say ya. Usro so dey akwada bebobo. Because critic the situation is in a bad taste. Obetinya ma akwada abo onye nti opanyifo na na bebo. Impanyifo no so it is so as if say born omo body you. Omo ba no makwa akofeli. Inti edu this stage when you bold decisions bi. E wo mu a no a drop it back mienu miensa bi. Na man kwada ne so ebo na afei omo compete panyifo because na wa winya daje Liverpool versus PSG no. PSV no. Hwe first Van Dijk so okwachibo wo wiem fato nche Konate se ball e back crash tin kraka gire kire say me control ball na ball afa na nase Melas Kekes ya pass ball dia mo left back e ye hwan ma kwa na fa no ho be ball no say so the senior players are the one creating the problems and they are tired because the coach can't drop them he fears into this stage kin SS coach ni bold and yes sa lineup we ya kwa because the only player all board this season Dominic Soboslai no so kopra
and it's really a Liverpool situation no and it was in the room no Biggie I found the player now we are into our economic
kinom and found one performance na Liverpool done it I am one of the people na me wo gidie with the Liverpool team still just because I had seen a certain Liverpool team na niaman ko yim fama Liverpool domestically obo Premier League matches na Liverpool lose but in Europe na Liverpool is sanema even in Europe na Liverpool is sanema no matches are Liverpool boy in the group stages in the Champions League and any na Liverpool team share there be out of 6 matches at that time Liverpool bobo kone win just 3 and no draw 1 and no lose 2 but yet he qualified from the group our place is second behind Monaco eventually Liverpool conquer sa the Kokoje Champions League it's young found one the bad performance of the Liverpool team in the league now me were confidence say bibia betimi assess at any point in time the Rafa Benitez team in 2004-2005 I Kokoje Champions League the miracle of Istanbul omoko surprise reaction in our Turkey against AC Milan can that team yebo Premier League no Liverpool the defeat in the league Liverpool only won 17 games 17 pe and Liverpool win here and no draw mako 7 and no lose 14 games in the Premier League anymore it was bad domestically but in Europe the emu ya ni say Liverpool akwa the Champions League and in 24 years asema any dance here and one will be the career dance here so if you go back the memory lane now we share that Liverpool now they to put this Liverpool one now be mo anya gidie kaka say niam betimi asesa de ama Liverpool boboko no but the performance Liverpool gave last night I am beginning to give up on the Liverpool team honestly can the anti America san say they be as na wo Liverpool as na be Liverpool abaso when him say dia ba kwa na ye solid for Liverpool pa what's their defense today we talk about Arsenal over Arsenal abaso because Arsenal has a very good and a solid defense even if the attackers are not scoring so many goals the defense makes sure they don't concede goals until we are saying no more carry the day no more they call but Liverpool as we speak Ken in the last 3 matches at Liverpool are in all competitions Liverpool have conceded 10 goals 10 or conceded 10 goals was just 1 in the last 3 matches in all competitions Saint-Ebia Oshe Nanka Liverpool about Paris Saint-Germain Ebia within that period Liverpool about Ebia Real Madrid impo for him Liverpool won but on no impo and Ebia Manchester City akese for no and they share Liverpool this amount of goals and Kenya problem but problem in say some teams don't wish Liverpool goals akese no and your teams are with all due respect you huge don't want that kind of quality especially in Liverpool consider this number of goals with the exception of Manchester City Nottingham Forest share 3 City the only one also share 3 and now PSV and Hoven Abba Anfield grounds are not all bobo or horma yam crumpo to me Barcelona need Liverpool in the Champions League Abrana Liverpool leading kaya kwa away ama Barcelona kwa share 3-0 and Liverpool bought the second leg at Anfield Ken after the game Jordi Abba granted an interview or say sa game na omo boy no omo ma first half and Liverpool actually just won no na ne yam hye when they went to the dressing room osun here because her atmosphere no her ball na Liverpool ibo no a who set 3 goals no omo share wo camp no na nya enough said you omo be qualify even though sa abere no omo da form 1 Eventually, Liverpool qualified at the expense of Barcelona. This is the grounds we are talking about. But Nottingham Forest score honum koko 3 unanswered goals. Now PSV abanu ababa be 4. I'm a Liverpool achemu 1. The center cannot hold. And the beginning who I also have make a say. First step to solving any problem can identifying the problem. And after the game, Curtis Jones granted an interview. Or say omo ye de say omo ye bia omo who problem e Liverpool team no. Players say omo who problem no. And so to today bia or complaining about the problem. Or say oye de obeye bia anybody continue omo nche. And I know na me dream one na ye me jama Liverpool because so when we identify a problem now team now, how then do you solve that problem? Into the Liverpool faithfuls. Omo nche say so move Brazil up for the West. Because baby akwa could do no problem ni who you put in a chance say solve it and the Liverpool bobo it is bad and there's so much chance here come on. This is not the Liverpool everybody wants to see. Ken Arsenal Bayern Munich before the game yesterday now you move feel say game ni be ding and the Arsenal bobo and found how good they were performing. Champions League in the chance here. Teams me no we no mun share. But we will be a matches our ball. Opponent our bar. It looks more or less like Sena Bayern Munich bobo kona but tougher opponent at the chain Arsenal. In the first 4, Arsenal ball Bilbao. Atletico Madrid na team na no tougher. E wo Arsenal bobo koni die nim. Obo Olympiacos. E de ba be kan ho. E no wie obo Slavia Praha. Etu sa teams 9 year no aboya. Now the to Bayern Munich dey no clearly. Na Bayern dey no soro. Bayern 4 matches now abono. Pafos wom, Club Brugge wom. But within that 4 matches period, Osan so ball Chelsea ball Paris Saint-Germain. Omo mienu nyina wo hye obi a with ease into clearly. Na Chelsea ono na bo tougher opponents ne dey. Ne nsem be ye den kakra dey Charles na dey no. Enti omo mienu baba bi hia. Nipa amanfo benya gidie wom so obewo upper hand. Clearly would be Bayern Munich. But adia ba ko age Arsenal this season. Both Champions League, any league, Arsenal defense. The triangular defense, the 2 central defenders, and then the goalkeeping department. I had done the amateur team so over to breaking. In the English Premier League, Arsenal and team are considered the fewer goals in league anymore, or considered just 6 in Premier League anymore from the number of matches awabo. In the Champions League, before the game yesterday, now Arsenal 4 matches, now 11 goals are considered 0. Unconsidered. From 11 goals. And clearly, defense now is solid. I hold the team on. And the game yesterday, yes, Bayern Munich was outplayed. They were outclassed, especially in the second half. First half, it was a 50-50 game. But substituting is a third it was second half. As a sad game, the only positive aspect are Bayern Munich beating me after film. They say, I'm not sure I'm continue on first goal Champions League anymore. Seasons ago. Senka Arsenal central defender ba kupra problem is Arsenal team. But today, look at the performance of Mosquera, the man Arsenal bobo kunenra in the absence of Gabriel. It's quality upon quality. And the Arsenal bobo kunemo. When the coach was making substitutions in the second half, oh yeah, better cheers and free mono. Ken, na Arsenal captain Nana Ebe Martin Odegaard. And me feel say the kind of squad depth and the quality of Arsenal bobo kunemo and no na carry team on. I am hoping say injuries be bring konkobam na nkonkodo so em found the quality of team say injuries near bebre a untimi mo but as it stands now omo ano munyi gidie say ateta betimi aye no I am sure say now gidie ne beba I'm only praying and hoping say at the end of Liverpool year last season you both group stages ni we on that first you really no question one of the worst teams say group stages in Paris Saint-Germain and we Liverpool film eventually Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League. I am hoping and praying said there 2 Liverpool last season no after the group stages e been conquer twice now. Say BNC no more build upon the performance last season there. Clearly then Arsenal is good to go. Now me more Diego Simeone about Ken. He's doing very well. At the start of the season na Neman Koyo Atletico Madrid bought 6 matches no really won. I draw 3 or lose 2. But the last time they lost the game against Arsenal shared 4-0 Champions League anymore. Since then, we about 6 matches in all competitions. You can't Arsenal 100% record. Now Inter took it 100% record. No, no, so 4